often a conflict between what is right for the investor and what is desirable or what business wishes to accomplish. And as a CIO or as a fund manager, you're often more cognizant of the risks that the market poses. As a business, you are more focused on what you need to achieve in the next quarter and the next year. In your roles as CIO earlier and CEO now, tell us some instances of how this push and pull has played out, and how real is this problem and how are you solving it now?
So I strongly believe, I think a few years back, somebody in Money Control did an article with me and they asked the same question. And I said, there cannot be a trade-off between the interest of the unit holders and the interest of shareholders. And if there is a trade-off between them, then in the long run, both won't be a winner. You cannot build a business where you don't put customer at the center of everything that you do. Our business, our Dharma is fiduciary responsibility. And if you are not following that Dharma, then shareholders cannot benefit in the long run. And again, I repeat, in the long run. You can always, maybe for a quarter or for a year, you can take a shortcut where you think that this is good for business, may or may not be good for unit holders, but that may not create the sustained value for shareholders. And I've always strongly believed that there is no trade-off. I think it depends on the time horizon. If you extend that, and shareholders are like perpetual investor, right? I mean, there is no end date to that. If you think about that, then how can there be a trade-off?
Okay, I'm glad you say that. Now, obviously, because this
I use that word Dharma, and you talked about the spiritual. So there's no English translation or translation in any language of the word Dharma. Dharma is very unique to us. And the Dharma for us, Dharma is like pani ka swabhav hai behna. There's a Dharma of water. There's a Dharma of air. There's a Dharma of, let's say, whatever. The Dharma of us is fiduciary responsibility. And there is something called Dharmain Rakshati Rakshitah. If you do the Raksha of Dharma will do Raksha of you. And I think if our Dharma is fiduciary responsibility to our unit holders, they will ensure that the business does well in the long run, yeah.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.